Hey guys, here is a review on what is a GCF, also known as the greatest common factor. So, finding factors. Factors are numbers which are multiplied together. A composite number has more than two factors. So, for example, it says find the factors of 18. You produce a list of numbers that multiply to get 18. So you have 1 and 18, 2 and 9, and 3 and 6. So that is the factors of 18. The factors of 24 have 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, and 4 and 6. There is a typo on the slide. It should say produce a list of numbers that multiply to get 18. Or it should say 24, but it says 18. So this list of numbers are the factors for 24. The greatest common factor is the largest factor that two or more numbers have in common. In this unit, we will use the GCF to simplify algebraic expressions during a process called factoring. You will find out that factoring is basically the undoing of multiplication. So, if we have 18 and 24, we want to find the greatest common factor. I list out my factors for both numbers, and then I identify the one that is the largest that they have in common. So, nothing multiplied by 18 gives me 24. If I multiply 2 by 9 and 12, I get that number. But if I multiply 3 by 6 and 3 by 8, I get both numbers. But it ends up being that 6 is our greatest common factor. So I circle which one they have in common, and 6 ends up being the GCF. There is a practice for this type of problem. You may have also seen something called the ladder method. Let me get a piece of paper up and I'll show you the ladder method. So the ladder method is what I teach my 7th graders. So if I have 18 and 24, I pick the smallest number. So this is GCF ladder method. You may also see it called the shelf method. So the ladder method, you find the smallest number that goes into both 18 and 24, which is 2, the smallest number besides 1, because 1 doesn't help us out. 18 divided by 2 is 9, and 2 divided by 24, or 24 divided by 2 is 12. And then I ask myself again, what is the smallest number that goes into both 9 and 12? So 2 doesn't go into 9, so I have to move on to 3, which can divide both 9 and 12. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. I'm now at the point where my GCF of this row is 1, so I can stop. So now I'm going to multiply my numbers on the side. GCF is going to be 2 times 3, which gives us 6, which is the same number that we got using the prime factorization. Whichever method you prefer is totally fine, as long as you get the correct GCF. Hopefully this video found you well. As always, if you have any questions, email your math teacher. Hopefully we will see you all soon.